Hey y'all, Bay here bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and today I would like to show you guys this video first and then let's go over this event that's coming up tomorrow. Here it is. So this is coming from tomorrow, the new 2018 I think German character. So most of them are the old ones, but one additional one is this blue Schneider that is coming. So this is it, and it's as usual the 6-step transfer. So step 1 is 30 dBs, step 2 40, step 3 50, the normal price, but 50% of you getting one SSR at least, 50%, and this SSR includes everything, not only these German characters but everything. And then 4th step, it says here, one SSR player guaranteed, and then 5th I think it was black ball, and then 6th it's carefully selected SSR player guaranteed, which I think means one of the 5 of these German characters. So for those who's already going with European team, whether blue, red, whatever, or mix, you might want to get this and that doesn't have Muller. Definitely that this Muller is someone you will want to go after. And this Schneider, this guy could be good because it said in the video, it's in Japanese, but he has penalty area master, which means most forward characters that have that passive is good when it comes to shot, so it should be good. And this guy's shot is loop fire, which is a combination shot with cults, which means it's gonna be harder compared to a solo shot because you need cults in the team. But that means most of the shots that is done with another character is usually stronger than a solo shot, so I think this one will be pretty strong too. So at least for shot, this guy will probably be good inside the penalty box. So yeah, this guy is the new character, and for those who's going with European team, this Schneider is, I think, is gonna be good and many people will want to go after. Yeah, and man, Muller, let's go back to Muller, but he's gonna have the hidden ability right here. So this Muller, even after Fest Wakabayashi and Fest Wakashimazu came, this Muller is still one of the best. I wouldn't say this guy is as good as Fest Wakabayashi or Fest Wakashimazu, but he has his strength. It's different. Yeah. So the max power, when you have windmill 99 and when your stamina is max, it's gonna be his overall catching stats will be like 73k. And Wakabayashi and Wakashimazu, when their passives are, everything is on, they will be better. Yes, they will be better, but he's still at the same level. But what's bad about Muller compared to those Fest characters is that the lower your stamina gets, your power of the skill will go down. But still, you know, this guy's really good already, and he's now getting hidden ability. And my idea or prediction of how this guy, what kind of, well, before I go on to Muller, let's go over all the other characters. So new character is this blue Schneider, okay, and I assume he's gonna be good as a shooter at least. And this Muller will have hidden ability, so for those who don't have him, you might want him. Well, of course, check out how his hidden ability will be and then decide, but still I think it's gonna be good. And then other than that, there's gonna be blue Cult, red Chester, and green Marius. So these 3 characters are, well, frankly speaking, I think Marius will probably be the worst character in this selection because of course Muller is super good, Schneider should be good, it's new, and Cults and Chester, there are meanings for people to get them because their team skills. are pretty good. Like Chester has red European 15, which is really precious. There's not many characters that have this yet. Like Pierre, the red Pierre, not the national team, the normal red Pierre, or yeah, national team Pierre as well, and Cliver. That's about it, I think. And yeah, that's about it. And for Kautz, he also has the same type of skill, which is 15% up for agility European. And this one, there's Morientes. It's not the same, but I'm talking about the team skills that boost 15%. Morientes, Napoleon, Valentine Pierre, and I forgot who, but yeah, there's only little. So it is really important for those who are going with European teams to have these team skills. So it's even if you get these instead of Mueller or Schneider, it's still, you should be happy if it's the first character. Yeah, if it's new. Yeah, for sure. And for Margus, his team skill is just green type 10%, which is now like, you know, many people has that. So there, you can use other characters as an alternative, right? So even if you're going with a green European team, you don't have to really go after this guy. I think out of the 5 characters, I would say this Margus is, frankly speaking, the worst. Of course, you know, it really depends on what kind of team you're going with. If you're going with like green team, 100%, then of course, you know, these other color character might not be useful, but yeah. And also there's gonna be a new scenario coming finally, which is good because we get to collect DVs. And right, this is a scenario, yeah. And then this hidden ability stage, which I assume is gonna be super duper hard because they always bring super hard stages for national team characters. And Tsubasa Cup is coming. And there's also gonna be a Larsen raid, which will give us C dribble. And I don't know why. Do we need this? This guy has minus 40% stamina consumption. And why use C, right? I don't get this. Well, maybe he'll be able to use C all day long because he doesn't lose much of a stamina and it's already C. But it doesn't really make sense. I mean, we could collect DBs from here. So I guess in that sense it's okay. But yeah. So let's go on to Mueller. So right now there's what should I do here? So these are the characters that has hidden abilities, and there's not many characters that has that's a goalie that has hidden ability yet. There's only this JY Wakabayashi right here, who has something like this, rain resistance, all stats JY character 2%, German player killer, and special skill block cancel. And if you look at Mueller, who's another goalkeeper who has hidden ability, has something similar. So it's snow resistance, and my team all stats 2% for European, and Japanese player killer, and special skill block cancel. So I have to take these 2 goalies as a sample to predict what kind of hidden abilities the new Mueller will have. And I think he'll use 2 slots with resistance type of hidden ability and special skill block cancel. Yeah, I think this new Mueller will have these as well. I don't think it's gonna be the same. It might be like what I forgot, the bad field environment resistance, or yeah, something like that. And he'll probably have a special skill block cancel because goalkeepers, this is gonna be really important because if your catch skill is cancelled, you're dead, right? So I think that's gonna be the on. And at max there's gonna be 5 skills, right? So what will the 3 rest 3 slots be is the question. And my assumption from looking at these 2 goalies, I think he will have stats boost for my team, your own team, like him. He had 2% up for Europeans. But to differentiate this 2018 Mueller to this JY Mueller, I think it's gonna be German boost, like Dream Collection Cults was like. Yeah, because or else, if he has European boost, it doesn't make sense. I mean, there's no difference, right? So I assume it's gonna be German boost, or maybe something like forward boost, or maybe something like that. But it has to be different than European, because that way, like for people who raised characters like Pierre and Napoleon instead of Schneider, you still might want to use this Mueller rather than 2018, because you have to think of who this guy each character will boost and what's gonna be important for you, right? So yeah, that might be the case. So I assume to differentiate these two characters, it's gonna be one slot will be something like German character boost. I don't know the percentage, maybe 2 or maybe 3 like Cults, because it's more limited than European. But yeah, I think that's gonna take one slot. And then another one will, I think, be something killer. And this could be the same. Maybe Japanese player killer again, because there's so many non-Japanese killer or European killers in the Japanese characters now. And I think European players that use European team will have to go up against those teams. And to make it fair, maybe they'll put Japanese player killer, which is the same with the JY. But yeah. And the last slot, if he has 5, I think it's gonna be something like stamina consumption, stamina cost down, whatever percent. Yeah, because this 2018 Mueller is not that great today if you just look at his stats. But what's good about him is his passive, where it boosts 30% max if your stamina is high, and gradually as your stamina goes down, the percentage goes down, right? So if he has something like stamina cost down 30% or 20%, whatever, then this high percentage of his boost from the passive will last longer, which really makes sense. And what's good about this is it's not gonna make this 2018 Mueller super strong. I mean, if that happens, right, maybe for those who's been using that 2018 Mueller will be happy, but if you think about the balance, or like, yeah, I mean, there's already JY Mueller who's already strong, and if you make the 2018 Mueller even stronger to like almost like overwrite the stats and everything, then who's gonna use this JY Mueller if you have 2018, right? So I think what Clab is now trying to do is create new options, not to like make a better version. Yeah. So if your team is more of a European team rather than German, then you should go with JY. And if your team is more weighted on German characters, then you might want to go with 2018. Of course, everything is my guess. So let's just see how it will be tomorrow. But if they don't do that, right, I mean, people who's been using JY Mueller is gonna be pissed, I think. And I think it's better. This JY Mueller is already super strong, so I think we should, Clab should leave this guy as one of the top tier goalkeeper, and then bring 2018 Mueller as another one at the same level as like Fest Wakabayashi, Fest Wakashimazu, Mueller. Yeah. So I hope that's gonna be the case. But I think, yeah, stamina cost down is really reasonable for this 2018 Mueller, and yeah. Or maybe, of course, they can bring something like skill power 10% up. But if they do that, this Mueller, 2018 Mueller is going to be really he might be too strong. So these days, right, they've been releasing new European characters with cost down, stamina cost down type of passives, like Larsen, Kautz, right? So there's already this trend. We already see this trend coming. It's already here. So yeah, that's my assumption. What do you guys think? Anyways, it's gonna come in like less than 24 hours, so let's hope something good is gonna happen. And I wish you all luck for those who are gonna be pulling tomorrow. And I will definitely pull, but I might not have the time to pull tomorrow. I'll see, but at the latest, I'll be doing it, uploading it by Saturday for sure. Okay. So stay tuned for my future video. Please do subscribe for those who haven't yet. And see you at the next video. Thanks for watching, and bye.